It was a beautiful weekend in more ways than one. Officially, we got just over 3 inches out of Easterwood there. That was in progress. Most of that fell on Saturday, a little bit post midnight into Sunday morning. And there wasn't a huge front with this. The wind stayed pretty calm as skies cleared. That led to some fog early this morning. I think we'll probably find that again early Monday and maybe into Tuesday too before we really just push out all of the moisture in the Brazos Valley. It's going to be a little bit toasty on Monday and again on Tuesday before that cold front arrives. Well, let me show you just in the upper levels how this bowling ball of a low pressure system is really going to change things in a hurry. There's this weekend's low pressure system, a weak trough that moves out of here. This one obviously has a little bit more of a punch to it. It looks a little bit more picturesque, and it'll be in and out of here pretty quickly, but it will bring in the coolest air of the season without question, at least so far. So here's a look at what that's going to do in terms of dew point. We'll talk temperatures here in just a little bit. You see the muggy air just kind of stewing around for a little bit. This could give us a couple of showers as the front rolls through on Tuesday. It would be the midday to afternoon time frame. Most models are keeping all that activity to our south and east, would tend to agree with that. And then look by the time we get to Wednesday afternoon. Now, this is going to create some high fire danger despite the rain that we saw this weekend, and it is really going to be some of the driest air that we've seen for a while. So chapstick, lotion, all that stuff needed. However, if you are wanting some chilly air, if you're wanting some pumpkin spice weather, you're wanting some hot coffee weather, you were just wanting to put on a jacket, here you go. Wednesday evening, starting that really even as early as Wednesday morning, but especially Thursday and early Halloween, and I think for your Halloween evening plans as well, it'll be a good idea to bundle up out there. Waking up in the mid to low 40s for at least a couple of mornings, jumping to about 70 for a couple afternoons. There is the fall you ordered, guys. It is on the way. And the good news is, I don't think we're going to jump back up to 90 degrees anytime soon, anything like that. In fact, as we head into November, very, very unlikely that we see 90 degrees for the rest of the year. We will see some 80s, and I don't see any huge systems coming our way as we go into the next week or so after this one, but it will still be more mild than a lot of those toasty October days that we have had on hand. So hopefully you enjoy it. It is going to be gorgeous. Just be ready for that. Might be a little bit of a shock to the system. And again, remember, that windy day on Wednesday is going to bring us some high fire danger, and it's going to feel pretty brisk for most of it.